Hey Facebook fan, it's me, Janelle Lewis, Southern Arizona's #1 real estate agent. And real quick, I just want to make this video for my sellers or potential sellers out there. I had quite a few people ask me some identical questions this week, so I just want to give you 5 tips to think about before you sell your home. Number one being that selling your home is expensive. One person was kind of shocked after I told them about the fees all or and tied with selling your house. So for instance, I'm going to just use a $200,000 house as an example. So if you're selling your home for $200,000, your commission fees that you have to pay the agent would be about 6%. That is negotiable, depends on who you're working with. Also, the escrow fees could run you about $2,000. Now, I know some states have attorneys and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm only talking about the ones in Arizona. Also, if you're selling your home at that price range, there are some first-time home buyers or people who might need help with the closing costs. Now, depending on your buyer and how much they may or may not have, that can differ. But if you were to pay the buyer's closing cost, that could cost you 3% of the purchase price, which could be another $6,000. So if you add all that up, I mean, the real estate commission, the escrow fees, and the buyer's closing costs, you're almost looking at $20,000 just off the bat. And that's before you start making home improvements or repair. So if you're thinking about it, I mean, consider it hard before you go ahead and make that adjustment. The other thing that I want to give you advice on, number 2, would be make sure you choose a good agent. When you sit down and you interview different agents, make sure they have a solid marketing plan of how they're going to get your home sold. The last thing you want to do is sign a listing agreement for 6 months with an agent who doesn't return your phone calls, who doesn't respond to your emails, who doesn't bring anybody to the house or show the house, who does very little marketing. You don't want to do that. So the best thing to do is to be proactive in the beginning, so you just don't have a harder time down the road. Because like I said, when you're stuck, and you want it to be a good experience and you want the most money out of your house. So make sure you choose a good agent. Number 3 would be price the house right. And I can't stress this enough. It is hard to sell your house when it's overpriced. The market will tell you that it's overpriced when it sits there for long. Now, in the first 2 weeks that your house goes on the market are the best time to sell it. So you want to price it right as far as the market conditions go. Now, the best way to make sure that happens is if you choose a good agent that's going to look at comps in the area, check out the market, also know what are the homes going for. That way you don't potentially, have it sitting on the market, because on the market can be very unforgiving. So if you have a house that's overpriced, let's say $30,000, and it sits there for 3 weeks, 4 months, whatever the case may be, the longer it sits, the more it becomes a stigma property. And people always wonder, well, what's wrong with that property? Why is it not selling? Is the owner not willing to negotiate, or does it have problems and issues and people just don't want it? And then you have buyers coming in and trying to slash your price down and stuff. So the best way to skip all that is just to make sure you price it right. Now, number 4. So 3 was price the house right. 4 is an appraiser. If you and your agent can't decide on a price, or you think it's worth more and your agent feels like it's worth less, or vice versa, get an appraiser to come out to the house. I mean, appraiser out here, at least in Tucson, is about $400 or $500. Get them to come out, see how much it costs. See how much your home is worth. So if an appraiser comes out and says your home is worth $200,000, this is what it's going to sell for with the current market conditions and stuff like that, then you guys have a baseline, and then a third neutral party that can kind of play the middleman in a sense of a way. But while the appraiser is there evaluating your house and telling you what it's worth, ask them some suggestions that you can do in order to up the value of your property. Maybe they'll tell you get stainless steel appliances. Maybe they'll tell you to upgrade the countertops, the vanities, the plumbing, the electrical. That is like the perfect time. So in my opinion, if you really want to know or get the top dollar at your house, it's best to get an appraiser out there and kind of get their opinion of what appraisers are looking for or what a house is worth. Also, again, a good real estate agent will help you with those items too and give you some suggestions. Now, number 5 is, and I can't stress this enough, and it's going to be very hard. Sellers, get emotionally detached from the home. Now, when you put your home on the market, it's no longer your home. You're trying to sell it to somebody else that can make it their home. So buyers will come in and they'll talk about the paint on the wall. They'll talk about your decor. They'll talk about what you chose to furnish the house. And the thing is to remember not to be insulted. Just try not to be, because the thing is that your house is going to be competing against other homes, and you want people's honest opinion and feedback. That way you can make the adjustments, and then that way you can tweak it to more people's liking to get it sold for top dollars and the fastest. Now, those are my top 5 tips. Number 1, it's expensive to sell your house. 2, choose a good real estate agent. 3, price it right from the beginning. 4, if you need some suggestion, get an appraiser out there to see what things you can do to up the value of your home in the area. And 5, get emotionally detached from the house. Okay? Hope this video helps. Take care. Bye-bye.